Hey, how's it going? We're back on a Saturday for a change. The first time in a couple of weeks that we're back on a Saturday. Hope everybody's week has gone well so far. We're back in our modded colony. Last time we left off, we were still finishing up the reservoir, so we'll be working on that this evening. We have our big vertical farming area set up. The water part will still come in here eventually, but not at the present moment until we get this set up. We're going to have to move these at some point. We're going to have to clear out this, and we're going to have to set up our tree farm here. So we've got a bunch of stuff to work on today. But, as always, thank you for joining me. We're just going to be trying to get through some of this today. Oh, the big project that I wanted to work on is this area right here. Last time I said I wanted to set it up into like a Central Park kind of thing with all the nice additions. So we'll get going on that. There we go. How's the game sound? A little low? There we go. Looks like we came back to rain, but rain is a good thing. It's very nice. Makes everything nice and ready to grow and still has water, so we're good all around. But let's go ahead and we're going to start with our dynamiting this down. Although I'm not going to dynamite that outside wall. I think I've decided I want to build up off of this wall instead of try and rebuild this wall. Because the reason is, well, if you try and build off, like, if you try to build here, you can build off other dirt, but you can't build off this. And I don't want to rebuild all of this. So we're just going to move this tree farm down by, like, a row or so. We've got a bunch here. Let's take out some of this, some of this, some of this. Going to be a lot of dynamite going out, I think. Let's go ahead. We'll get you in there. And I do want to cut down some of this. Let's see. You can go. Let's say we'll get this cut out of here. All of that can go. In fact, all of this should be ready to cut. I'm not sure why it's not. Don't cut that. I would like to keep those chestnuts, please. Please and thank you. We've got... that should be at least a little bit more. I have silent explosions for some reason. There it goes. That is not the meaning of silent but deadly that I was hoping for. We've got all of those in. Let's turn off that view because it kills the frame rate. Let's see. I was working on a path down here last time, I believe. Let's do that. Let's put an impermeable floor there just in case. And we'll put a two-way station on here. Let's say that is a bit more important. And then we can start removing our zip lines because, well, zip lines are 150 travel. Tubes are 300, so it's a little bit better if we go that way. But they've got plenty of stuff to do here. Let's see, how are we doing? We are a little low on extract. Speaking of which, I was taking a look at this after I finished the stream last time, and I can tell you, I don't like the flat wall look here. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't like it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to basically make these windows in each one of the sides, and we'll hope that it holds up. So let's find the this, and we want that, and we want the regular old tunnels. And theoretically, I should be able to do just like this side where there's 6 across there. So let's start on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello. Oh, well, go ahead. I'm glad to have lurkers. They're always welcome. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We're going to be putting windows in our farm area over here because I think it just looks nicer. No real other reason. 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, that's how far that goes. And we'll work with it from there. Let's get in. Some lumberjacks there so they can hurry up and take those trees out of there. And then also, I want to make sure they're not replanting these trees. So let's say, don't replant any of this. Oops, I'm gonna have to take out all of those. They were a little excited. Actually, I could just go forestry planting override. We don't want pine here. We want oak. So we'll do oak right here. There we go. That'll work just fine. Looking good. Oh, I should cancel these too. There we go. And we're going to take those 3 out because I'm not going to wait for them to grow. And those 3. There we go. Now we're starting to get some logs back in. That's good. We've got this. We've got that. How are they doing over here on the explosives? They're doing quite well. Why is this one... Did I forget a block there? Kind of looks like I forgot a block. That's alright. We should have plenty of builders building stuff. Plenty of large-scale projects to keep us going. Projects. Speaking of projects, I have some channel projects that I've gotten going. But I'm not going to talk about them quite yet. Is this guy stuck in the ladder? Alright, dude. Get out of there. Are you just here to... Alright, I'm not going to ask. Who am I to judge, you know? Maybe he's got his own stuff going on. But, hopefully, I don't know if it'll be soon, because I'm just getting started on the plans, but eventually we might see an update here. Wouldn't that be nice? Medium tank. This is extract. Goodness. We need more extract, that's for sure. We're going to be blowing everything up. Speaking of which, I'll put one of you here so that I can get rid of most of this here. Or at least down to here so they can come out the tube. I got that set up. Good. The rain and the explosions are a little much, I think. There we go. Killing that old frame rate. There we go. They can work on that now. That can go... Oops, that was one too many. That's alright. That's what we have the dirt for, right? I don't know how we're going to get to those, but that's okay. Not worried about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Got stuff to build. Stuff to do over here. There we go. Now if we look through there, do we see all the way through? Yes. All right, let's keep building up. Now the question is, do I want to leave the platforms? Or would it look better without the platforms? Just have open windows like there is on this side. You know what? I suppose we'll build it, and if we want to take them out, we'll take them out. We'll just do that. There we go. I think they can reach from there. Are these all pretty much full? Yeah. Do I have places to store such items? Maybe? Are these all... These are all the basics, aren't they? Eggplants. Coffee beans I don't have yet. I'll have to get some wheat flour. Will this go any higher? So I don't see algae or wheat, canola, coffee beans, corn, eggplants, and then wheat and mushrooms? No, that might be the highest that goes. Mushrooms. Mushrooms? Mushrooms. What is this? Pine resin. Oh, this is all the other stuff. Might have to figure out something to do with the other. That's going to be mushrooms. We're going to have to figure out how to store algae. This is all edible food, right? Wood spatter duck, kohlrabies, mangrove. Okay. Well, we'll work with what we got. You're putting the dynamite in here. How are they doing down here? Not bad. Just terraforming away. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, they don't need this anymore. Because they've got this. They should just be able to take that tunnel. And have they built this yet? Let's do that. That looks about as much as we can get from here, so we'll clear these out. Lots of explosives this evening. Which is fine. If we have to build a ladder up there, we have to build a ladder up there. I'm not too worried about it. Of course, I have no idea what I'm going to put in this space yet, so we'll have to figure that out too. They can do all of that. How they doing over here? Not bad. Let's make getting those out of there kind of a priority, though. Starting to get more and more trees, which means I can unpause. Well, that pause didn't work at all, did it? Unpause those. 47 well-being. We'll take it. That's not bad. Morning. With the in-laws to book the shrine for the wedding ceremony. Oh, nice. Good week? Yeah, it was a busy week. I made it to the end, though. How about you? Booking the shrine, huh? That's gotta be nice. Is it gonna be more of a traditional thing, or gonna have a bunch of people? My wedding had too many people. It wasn't even that big of a ceremony. They just all stacked in the church. Is this 2 up, if I remember right? Yep. No energy or willpower a week. Ah, that's my every week. But I think mine is because I'm old, so I don't know what your excuse is. Oh, I was going to build up this way too, wasn't I? Let's speed it up, though. Just keep the frame rate. Just 32 people in... Oh, that is a pretty nice little ceremony. Ours was... I think it was about 100 or so. It might have been less. 75 to 100. The only problem is my mother decided to take it on herself to be the one that was in charge. I don't want 3s there. I want 2s there, I think. To be in charge of the banquet afterwards. And one kid complained to her that they were getting hungry, which, I mean, they're a kid. Of course they're going to complain. I mean, that's what kids do whenever they have to wait for anything, right? But one kid complained, basically, as far as we could tell, and Mom let everybody eat. So by the time the wedding party got done with all of their, like, after ceremony stuff, like pictures and all of that other junk that they have to do, we got back and the wedding party didn't have any food. We were out of almost everything. So that was nice. Wedding ceremony back home with my family will be 100. Okay. My mother is also the one in charge. Make sure to specifically tell her, do not let other people eat until the wedding party gets to eat. Yeah, it kind of sucked. It really did, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I don't need this. This has got to go down another level. Yeah, that was definitely a thanks, Mom kind of thing, you know? Do. We'll use all our dynamite over here. There we go. Food won't be an issue. The issue will be leftovers. Yeah. See, I was at a wedding last Saturday. That's why I wasn't here on Saturday. I was here on Sunday. And it was insane. They're very... We live in a rural area, so there's a lot of people that are very cowboy-esque, I guess you could say. And they are very cowboy-esque type of people. So they had an outdoor wedding, and it was like 90 with 90% humidity. And it was a wonderful ceremony, and I'm glad they kept it short. But it was pretty rough. But they did have plenty of food, so that's at least good. Can they reach these? Oh, they can reach these. Okay, good. They are building them in there. How are we doing over here? Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep. Just tell them you highly stress that they wait to eat. Until... What's paused here? Did I remove a... I must have removed something there. Weird. Who knows why I did that? We'll remove that. Was I set this up to demolish? Was I going to demolish this? Cancel that. Work has been crazy for months. A dozen projects at the same time. I know that feeling too. We've had tons of them. I have a possible promotion, but I guess we'll see. Needing at least a month's work project. Deadline was the first. Yeah. I know that feeling very well. What's my explosives team doing? Not terrible. There we go. Those can go. You know, we'll leave those in. Let's grab some 2s. Changing the schedule every day, changing what's priority, adding new tasks. Only one project is kind of near. Yeah, I get that. The shifting goals is what always gets me. Why is this guy taking this? Shouldn't be taking that anymore. Come down, Beaver. You guys should be taking this to get over there. Those can stay up for now because they lead kind of straight to these. Alright, they've got those in. So, over here in the middle, it's the middle two taken out. So we'll take those out as well. That would be 2 out of 12. Done a month late. Well, you know, if they give you impossible deadlines, they have to expect that kind of stuff. That's just the way it is. Plus, they have to know you're planning a wedding. I know that doesn't always work the same over there, but you know, they gotta give you some leeway. You would think. Oh, so much dynamite. Growth projects are with the manufacturers, so I don't have a lot to do. Ah, yeah, that happens a lot too. I have so many projects that are with the end user. Come over here and take this tree out of here. I don't know why I decided to take that down. Doesn't seem like it would be a good idea. Let's see. What's my underground path doing? This might turn into where I do all of my digging, but we'll see. Oh, they've almost got this out of there. Once they get those 4, I can start on my next part of my Central Park. I definitely could build more builders, I suppose. I've got the room over here. 1, 2, 16, 20, 24. Let's do 24 more. I don't know if I have the resources to support it, but I guess we'll see. I've met the R&D goals for this next year. I've done the design work for all the projects. The deadlines have passed. Going pass out on my desk every day. I'm burning the candle at both ends. Well, I mean, you've got quite a ways out done. That can't be too bad. Are they done with these? Since it stops raining, I'll turn the speed up just a bit, but the rain is excellent, but it really does hit your frame rate hard. Yeah, I can turn off the rain graphic and get my frame rate back, but it looks so nice. Dynamite. Dynamite. Let's see. This is going to be 2s. This has got to be 3s. That's got to go. Okay. Let's go over and make sure they're building the builders' huts. Otherwise, there's not much point in having them. There we go. I'm guessing they can't reach these. Yeah. Temporary ladders. Really? Why don't I build just some short ladders here? And we'll do that. This. That. One there and there. I'm going to have to build these all the way up the side anyway, right? Oh, maybe. It does not want to let me build them. It happens. There we go. And then we can just build up some more. To wherever the next level happens to be. Ooh, I have flooded. We are flooding. Okay. Closed. Just closed. There we go. And you. Just closed. That should fix the problem. Let me rephrase. That should fix the problem here in a minute or two. Oh, I can turn it back up to 3. There we go. Maybe. We'll see how my frame rate does. I still haven't tested that theory that it's builders that kills your frame rate. I mean, it makes sense, but... yeah. Let's see. Do I have... sap? I don't have sap. Alright, guys. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure I closed these, didn't I? No. Close. You dang things. Well, there's your monsoon season in full force. Everything looks okay, though. How are they doing over here? Well, they're getting close to the end. I guess we could go ahead and put in these, right? Won't hurt. Maybe. At least a couple more layers. Looks like we're starting to regain trees again. We'll probably lose them again, though, once we try and put all this in. Let's grab this here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We want this one. I need to put one ladder next to each bay. They can walk on the platforms at the bottom and hollow it out in the dirt levels. Can they? I didn't think they could build down through dirt. Tell you what, we'll test it out, but I thought they couldn't build through dirt. They can build through just about everything else. I guess we'll see. We'll test it as we go. Don't need the middle platforms. Oh, you mean... Ah, I see what you mean there. Technically, I think you're right. You could build just one along there. However, what I'm really going to do is build up to the next level here, whatever that happens to be, here. Or here? Here. And say... And just build those windows out again. Something like that. And then... And then I do this. And you're technically right. I probably could just build a ladder up from each one of those. Yeah, that'll save me some resources. I might need those resources later anyway. I see what you're saying. You could probably do something... Maybe. If I did something, say, like this... I could technically just build them out from there. There should be, like so. Yeah, I guess I could save myself some resources that way, couldn't I? There we go. That one might be a little awkward, but it should be okay. There. There we go. How did this guy get up here? How did you manage to get up there, buddy? I don't know. He stays there. Alright, how's it looking up here? It's okay. Oh, speaking of looking up here. There we go. Did I put 2s on here? I probably should have did 3s, but that's okay. I guess we're stuck on 2 speed. If we want any frame rate at all. Those are done. Those are done. That's done. That's done. That's done. All of that can go in there. There we go. Oh, did they finally clear this out? Well, they cleared out part of it. Which is good, because that's what I wanted. They've got all of these. Nice. Let's do decoration monuments. There we go. We need the Fountain of Joy, which I would like to put, oh, let's say right about there. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll get 5. Nope. 5 by 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 5. This one, though, will be a 3. I'm going to put a 2 right out here. And we're just going to bring in... We're going to power our fountain off of all natural river water. There we go. And then here, I actually want 1 space, and then let's do 3s. And we'll have to leave those and come back. There we go. Okay. They're working on it. How did... Random tree growth in the middle of my park. That's not what we want at all. Okay. These are all done. Those are done. Uh-oh. Oh, that's alright. There shouldn't be anybody over there. There we go. Things are getting flattened. Is this all done? Yep. I hope you guys like explosions, because that's what it is here tonight. All explosions. Oh, there's Mao. I didn't even see that. I don't know why it didn't show up in my stuff. Sorry, Mao. Did not see you there. Weird. I'm going to have to keep the Twitch up in its own little box. There we go. Is it not doing it anymore? Huh. Oh, it sent me something. I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate, though. How you doing, Mal? Hopefully you're still there. There we go. Well, we've got all of that done. We've got this done. There, back there. This is out. I don't need that, that, or that. So these can be planted here. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. That can go there. This can go away. I thought I had the redeem thing fixed, but we'll see. Well, I'll have to go and fix it again. That's all right. Let's go this, and then we need down to this level. And we want to do a tunnel. Tunnels, there we go. That should, theoretically, bring in water from here. We'll see. There we go. It's height of 1, so let's put those in there. How are we going dry during a monsoon? Too much water. Too much water. Let's open that. We'll fill this back up down here. Demolish. There we go. This is all looking good. How's my windows? Good. It is too far. It is not too far. There. I'll save the beaver and finish my window. Let's see. I need it at this level. So, more tunnels, if you please. if you please. No, wait, it's Would You Kindly. I think that's a different game. Let's do that. And ladders all the way up. So far, nothing has collapsed in. That's what we wanted to see. Oh, hold still. There we go. We've got enough food. We're doing fine on food. Water-wise, we're doing good too. Doing well, I guess, technically. Oh, they're making their way through there. Let's go ahead and we'll put in stairs and Fountain of Joy. Can I build the Fountain of Joy with stairs, or do I have to build it with a ladder? Maybe I have to build it with a ladder. If not, I'll build it from the other side and go and refill the thing. Monuments. There we go. Joy. Don't need either. Mine always say can't build this. It's too far. See? Tells me it's too far because I put it in a hole that keeps water. Till that ladder's built. See, I saw the one from Twitch there. I don't know what's going on with my stuff there this evening. That's all right. I am often incorrect about things in this game. You just can never tell. It's like, this should logically be this way. But in a game where physics don't even exactly work correctly, it's hard to say sometimes what will and what won't work, right? How goes Beav's pretty good. We've got a strong colony going. Although slightly flooded at the moment, it looks like. Darn monsoon season. But pretty strong. We're putting in a nice central park. What map is this? I have to have access to the bottom middle square to build the fountain. Ah, good to know. It's a good question. I have forgotten what it's called. If I load game, will it tell me? I'm not gonna actually load the game, but really wish it would tell you. It is a custom. It wasn't one that I built. It was one that I downloaded, but you can get it off the workshop. It's a nice little map. I save minus. That's not a bad idea. I like saving minus the colony name so I can remember what the name of my colony is. I often forget. There we go. Alright, well, they're building that. We'll let them go there. I don't name my... see? To me, naming the colony is the big part of it. The big important part. Are they still building over here? They're coming around. This side's not doing as well, though. Oh. They probably built there as far as they can build. That would make sense. I name my colonies. I try to rename my districts, but I forget, so... Do I have any maple syrup? I never have any maple syrup. I don't know what it is with me and maple syrup. I can never keep it in stock. All of my extract is going, though. Because I blew everything up. Name my first district the name of the map maker. That's actually a good idea, too. We could definitely name... We could name beavers that. I really wish... There used to be an old mod that you could just basically make a list and it would pull names from that. They've changed how that specific mod works, and now it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it to pull in the names. These I don't need anymore. I have a channel point redemption to auto do it. That would be neat. I need to figure that out. Don't need the mod. Need to know where the text file is. See, that's what I don't know. I don't know where that text file is. I'm guessing your redeem just, like, adds text to that text file. And then it just pulls from there eventually. I'll have to find out where that is. Like, I would want not only that, but maybe them to choose a color as well. Say I wanted... Adds the Redeemer's Twitch name. That would be neat. You could add that and then maybe add the color. You could just come up here and rename. Put in anybody's. That and go something. It's that one. It's a good hex color. Let's try 39 FD03. My 39. Oops. Number 39 FC03. And now, ta-da, green beaver. I do love that. That feels like it could be a mod too. Extract ought to be catching up here anytime. I don't need those stairs, do I? Well, while I'm here, does anybody else want a beaver? I could rename a beaver for somebody. Even add a color if you give me a hex code. There we go. Do. Yeah, they're almost done with that. Nice. I want to leave that. No real reason to take it out of there other than just because I can. Do we have another rainy season coming in? Looks like it. Do. Still open. Those are still open. Okay, let's find a beaver for Kudzin. Wow. There you go. Kudzin. 3-2. D3-2. Let's see what happens. There you go. Now we got a dark green one. Where'd you go, Kudzin? You went right in the house and then just disappeared. Let's find you guys again. A, B, C, D, J. There's Kinder. No, I don't want to change the name. I have to go see the beaver. Where? I'm not 100% sure where they are. Oh, they're in the tube. That's why. Out there carrying stuff around. Alright, Kudzin, where'd you go? There you are. Look at that. Now we've got some stuff. And a big open area over here. Although I do need to explode more of this, that's for sure. There we go. Alright. Let's put one down here, like so. Oh, look at that. Well-being. Oh, we've got a beaver that's trapped. Alright, I'll save the beaver. I'm being awful nice this evening with these beavers getting themselves trapped. And here's the earth recultivator. Something here. What's here? Destroy that. Out of there. It's 1 box of pine resin. Come on, guys. Also, get that done. There we go. Then we can head back over the mountains over here. Have them get that built. We'll go ahead and build the outer wall here. 3-4 sections. Bonus points if you can blow me up. I don't usually explode my beavers. At least not on purpose. There's sometimes I would like to. Especially these ones that keep getting stuck. But not always. There's 2. How about 3? That's a lot of dirt. That's going to be a whole lot of dirt. That's okay. Oh, yeah, I know it has no power. Or it has no fuel. That's perfectly fine. I figured as much. Have they not updated Unseki? Maybe not. I thought I had the most up-to-date, so it's very possible that they haven't. Solid two-way, that's what I wanted. Right there. Regular tunnel right there. And that'll let us in there. And then we need power there. I'm not running. Yeah. I know before the stream I made sure everything was as up to date as it could go, so it's very possible they just haven't updated it with whatever came next. Now let's see if we can do one Earth repopulator. You know what? I don't want it there. I want the repopulator here to give every beaver hay fever. And then we can put this one here a little farther away from the buildings. And we're going to say those are both the absolute lowest, because it's going to suck out all of our extra stuff to build those. And hopefully it lets me build both of them. Alright, let's save this beaver. Build. Stairs. High priority. We're up to 54, though. That's not bad. I only have one of these underground. I could definitely do 2, probably. And make this actually have the full 600 points that it needs, but it should work fine with 400. Are we coming back? I open this. Short tidal wave. Come on. Switch over days. You know you want to. Gonna open this back up. Just to get a little bit of the water out of there. Rain cycle. Do-do-do. Well, they seem to want to build this one first. Which I guess is okay. There's 55. Good. Probably build the food factories for these and all the other stuff. But... How am I doing power-wise over here? Yeah, alright. Can I get one of these in? Maybe I can get some mushrooms fermented? Well, not there. Hey, there I can. Mushrooms. We'll take a little bit of mushroom. Why not, right? Free food? Nothing's better than a little free food. How are we doing on the back here? They're coming along. Resources are going to be a bit slim for a bit, I think. Power. Do. And cover this back up. Yes, I can. What if I were to say go down here? Ah, perfect. That goes there, and we'll put in a nice little two-way station. There we go. That's looking good. I think what I will do is... Well... You have the mini... Yes, they are super nice. super, super nice. No, I can't go from there. Well, we're just going to go this way. Power. They have helmets? Yes, I have a wonderful mod that gives them all hats. I figure if they need anything at all, it's definitely hats. Also, let's put some hedges around this. Let's pause these so they don't. Add land. Ads. Always ads. Those trees can go there. This needs to go. Ads, ads, and more ads. Twitch has got to eat, I guess. There we go. How's things going over here? Fine. Things are slightly... Oh, it would probably help if they had a ladder up here, wouldn't it? There we go. How's this looking? Kind of like the windowed look, although I forgot the 2 extra pieces in here. Tunnel. Not there. Not there. Yeah, that should do. There we go. I kind of like the windowed look. It gets it a little sun. Unpause you. Unpause you. Holy cow. We must have had a lot of extra gears or something. Is this is all done? Let's go ahead and remove that. We'll turn it down to the slowest speed possible. I'll say it's to enjoy the explosion, but really I just don't think the frame rate could take it. Hopefully everybody's back to Madland. Just finishing clearing that out. I think we're going to set up our dirt area over here, probably. Also, I could probably build a connection. I've got a lake connection here. If I built another one to there, then we wouldn't need all of this stuff. Right? Right. They're working on this. I must have had a massive amount of gears stored up somewhere. I probably don't anymore. And if I need to, I'll pause them, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. Still on 55. Corn, eggplant, algae, maple, coffee. Did I take out all of my farms other than... Yep, mangroves, berries. Yeah, everything else is trees. Trees, trees, and more trees. Get over here and clean this up. Good. Hey, Death. How's it going? We're doing all right around here, that's for sure. All the beavers have hats. Oh, yep, sorry, it must have went to add. We have a mod that gives them hats. Lots of beavers have hats. The builders have hats. The haulers have hats. Hope you have a pitcher of sweet tea. I actually just made my sweet tea right before stream started, so I should have plenty. Although I might have to go get some if I run out. I have a fairly large cup, though, as well, so... We'll go down. We'll clear out all of this. We'll see what they can reach to right there, it looks like. We'll do those for now. Let her run, have fun. Oh! My redeems aren't showing again. Kind of a pain. Well, thank you for stopping by. There we go. This is all gotta go. There we go. I don't know why that keeps breaking. You know the map? Tower of Beaver 1. The water sources are at the bottom and fed up through a set of caves to the very top of a tall map where the water then flows down. Huh. No, I haven't seen that one. That sounds fun. That's kind of what I usually try and set mine up for, but it doesn't always work that way. Still loving the modded weather? I do love the extra weather. I saw where they expanded the mod to include a whole bunch of other weathers as well, but I don't know if we're going to do those. At least not yet. Flooding. I've been flooding all along. I'm doing okay with the flooding. I need... Let's go down to there. Is that really only one deep? That's as deep as I've got it? Okay, well. I'm gonna have to do this. And we're gonna do that. Benefit is that even on very long... Flooding is just the flooding we made along the way. Exactly, yes. That's exactly correct, Death. Benefit is that even on very long droughts, the bottom of the reservoirs are always full, keeping the ground around them green. Bad side is, once the bad tide hits, the water will always be brackish. Ooh. You definitely would have to get down there and clean that out somehow. We're going to do 2. And then here, actually going to... Ooh, we're going to have to make a mess here, I think. Alright, that's going to go. Going to make a mess here. Splash all over the place. That's alright. It can come up here. Those can go there. That makes my day better. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Death. Just clean enough to not get sick, to just dirty enough to turn... Ugh. Well, that does sound like an interesting thought for a map where kind of all the water is lagging behind slightly. It does make a good amount of sense. Okay, how wide are these over here? Because... I just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wide. To get in there from the base level, it will pop the reservoir and take forever to refill to feed the top floors. Ooh. So there's a trick to it. Also, I need 14 wide here. Which means if I say, let's say, take that out of there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, that's wider than I thought it would be. Okay. Everything from that tree over has to go. We'll do that. They've got this in there. Good. That was quick. Quick and relatively painless. Did they get this one in there? Yep. There we go. It's my first time playing Timberborn. Cycle 16, and all the river baths and showers permanently locked due to bad weather. Ooh. That does not sound good. That sounds like a water beaver thing, and that does make the water beavers difficult. There's that other... There it is. Do-do-do-do. Where does that go? That goes there. So I have a legion of leaky baths. Yeah. Ugh. Alright. So if I go down one, it's still solid rock, right? Yep, this pipe is going to have to go up and over. This level. I beeline for the irrigation and fertilization lodge. Yeah, that will happen. Do. How are we doing up here? Everything's lagging behind on that. You know what? Let's pause it for a bit. We'll pause you too. Did we get mushrooms? Everybody wants mushrooms, it seems. Storage, let's, I guess, do a couple of little warehouses here. This one's for mushrooms coming in. These can be for fermented mushrooms going out. Fermented mushrooms going out. There we go. That looks good. How's that doing? It's got a ways. I guess they can't reach any of these trees. That's fine. Logs are good. How are you guys doing? Not terrible. They're getting there. They're building other stuff first, it looks like. Already has some water in it. Oh, that's probably all the water from before. Did I not connect that? I could have sworn I connected that. Maybe not. Can I go up another one? I go up here. It should be okay. Not that one. Tunnel. Yeah, let's do that way instead. Should still fill it up, but we won't have any issues going underneath it either. Because I'd like to go underneath it, maybe over to this right here, so they don't have to ride it all the way around. We'll loop it. Making a loop. But why? Even the water is just clean enough so that placing a new river bath, the river bath will work. The old ones say blocked due to Well, nope, that's a power shaft. I don't want that. My guess is water beavers are just picky. Because they can be picky. Save me demolishing and rebuilding the river baths when the water cleans up. Is there a fix? I mean, once the water is like 100% full, it should just work. Now, whether it does or not, I don't know. But theoretically, it should just work. How's that doing? Yeah, it's got a couple of things. I do like the windows, though. Pumps work constantly. Like to pump the water out? There we go. More dynamite. Need more dynamite. Alright, this all has to go down. What everybody's working on? Are they working on this over here? Okay. This taken out of there. That can be taken out of here. This can be taken out of there. There we go. That all looks good. Solid two-way. Oh, it's already there. Do-do-do. There we go. Underground system. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Good stuff. Oh, wait, was that one of the green beavers? No, they're just carrying some green stuff. Ooh, is that green? That's green beaver? Ah, there you are, Kudzen. You're carrying stuff. I asked earlier, but I figure I'll ask again. If anybody else wants a beaver, let me know. Let me know a hex color. Hex code. That's what I meant to say. Do. All of this has got to be filled in. Might as well work on that. Do. Do. There we go. I have the trees, we just need the people up there to build them. But yeah, I hate when that happens. Grab that one. There we go. Then they should each be able to build from the other side. There we go. That looks nice. Over here, we can start on rebuilding these. So 2 outward. Is there any reason I can't? Not really. If, just if, decoration, nice metal fence in here so they don't fall into holes. Cause they're beavers, they will. We get in Aussie. Sure. I would love to do that. Let's see. We'll do this. Be Aussie. And number. Let's go take a look. Where you at, Aussie? Oh, you're in a pipe. There he goes. Looking nice, Ozzy. I have listened to a ton of his music this week. Just because I feel like I should. How did I make this over here? I've got these. These. Let's do those first. Do. His highlighted E isn't black. Well, yeah. But I'm sure we'll see him wandering around. Let's do all the charging stations that we had there. One. And on the other side. Oops, nope. There. Power. I don't know. What's everybody's favorite Aussie song? I don't think there is a wrong answer there. Or if you're a Black Sabbath lover, that's cool too. There we go. And now, 4 of them. Do I want to sink them into the ground, or do I want to have them climb a ladder? I feel like I want to sink them into the ground. So that's what we will do. 10 by 10 is fine. And then I need 4 more. No, I need 6 more. There we go. They got a lot to build there. My favorite Aussie song is always Just Want You. I just really like the intro on that one. Oh, we've almost got our nice monument, our tribute to ingenuity. I think once we get these out of there, we can start to close things up. That'll be exciting. Upper level's done. Are they having issues blowing stuff up over here? I put the ladder in the wrong way? Yes. Good grief. Ladder goes the other way. Beaver's not walk through ladder. Crazy train or paranoid? Ozzy is just good music and entertaining stories, so anything's good. It's very true. I mean, like I said, there's no wrong answer. It's all good stuff. I'm more of a Nightwish kind of... Ooh. That one's not played nearly as much. Should be. Also a good song, but... He had some new ones that I hadn't heard too much of. But they were pretty good when I heard them just recently. Nightwish is a band. What was the one that Ozzy had that was about a wish? I thought that was called Nightwish. Maybe that was a Sabbath song? I don't remember. I'm old and my memory sucks, so... Can't say I've heard of the band, though. What's the name of the song that I was thinking of? Maybe it was one of his new ones. This may not work, because... Now that I think about it, these have to be connected this way for this to work. Unless I just take one of them out and have them charged somewhere else. Which is what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to do that on the inside. No, I can't do that on the inside. Gotta think about what I'm building. Nightmare. Maybe that was it. That definitely could have been it. Oh, excuse me. Let me guess, this is not in range. We'll close that in. Then finish that off. How's the tunnel doing? It is... I mean, it's too far. It is not too far. I mean, it's too far. It's there. That's a ladder. That's a platform. You should be able to climb down the ladder. Still too... Okay. We're not going to ask how that works. This is all done. Good. I might not want to do... Yeah, I wanted to remove all that. Landscaping. Endoscoping. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we gotta dig out some more. Because I'm bad at math. Let's see. 1, 2. There we go. We'll let them get their stuff built. What does this still need? Just some metal blocks. Okay, well. That's the least of my worries. They're getting more done here. I will probably have to build another set of ladders here. There we go. That should be plenty, right? Alright. Well, the hole is almost closed in the back here. They have a little bit left to do, but we've got the materials for it. Yeah, they got that one in. I'm not going to question it. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Power. There you go. Looking good. Hello! How are you doing? Tonight seems to be an explosion night. Hope you're up for explosions. What can you possibly need 6 excavators of dirt for? Well, actually, it will be 8. Love explosions. Good! See, that's my kind of people. Loves explosions. But my answer to what I need all that dirt for is I will be building another one of these over here for trees. Still chilly the color if you have in your hair. Yeah, it's all natural. I'm surprised I haven't pulled it out yet, but there you go. Oh, did I get... It is in. Look at that. You know what? I could finish that with... one of those, but I think we're going to put in some benches. Our Monument Park is coming along. That I don't need. This can be filled back in. 60. There's some happy beavers. Which Mega Mods do you have on at the moment? I have, first of all, it's the Greedy Builders, so it's basically the combo of Iron Teeth and Folktales. We've got the Weather mod on. As you can see, it's raining at the moment. And then we've got a lot of quality of life ones too. Various things to like remove the fog, change these things up here. We've got ladders. We've got... I need one that counts for me because obviously I can't count. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, look at that. We've got flywheels, which I'm not really using. I should be. They're very nice, but I'm just not using them for some reason. Do-do-do-do. How's all of my supply of these? Planks, treated planks still kind of stink. Metal... seem to have much metal either. Do-do-do-do. Those are all going in. More dynamite. 62. Not bad. Not bad at all. I suppose I could come over here and start making some of this stuff. Over here, I did 6 between them. We'll see if that still works. Landscaping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to have to make it extra tall this time. It can't be just 2. I think it has to be at least 3 to get a tree underneath it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, there's our monsoon. Grab a tree and just see if it fits under there. Nope. It's got to be 4. I don't know why I paused it. Okay, let's try 4. Now will the tree fit underneath it? Yep. Alright, so it's got to be that tall. I normally play close to vanilla as possible. I'm going to try some other mods like weather. The weather one so far has been really fun. It's not been overly punishing, but it does add new elements, which are pretty nice. They just added also some new weather that you can add to the weather mod. So if you want super difficult, you could do that. Now I have to chop some trees out. I didn't want to chop trees out, but that's okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see weather being added to the game. It's my vanilla. Yeah, I would really like to see it. I mean, we talk about this fairly often, but I would love to see a whole bunch of things added. First of all, the another faction, but the ambient stuff that just the rain brings here is absolutely wonderful. So if they added more of that little ambient stuff, that would be great. Maybe they could impact the frame rate a little less. Off to the shrine. Okay. Have fun, Kudzin. Select a nice shrine. Goals. Yep. I do need some food. Some different food would probably help them out quite a bit, but what you gonna do? Extra power here? Not much. Do I have any extra land? I guess down here I could put in some temporary ones. What is taking so long on this? They're coming through. I'll enjoy my bank balance free falling. Hate to tell you, buddy, you're getting married. That's all it does. Nah, you could have somebody that's good with money. It's very possible. Holy cow, that's a lot of trees. I have plenty of metal blocks. Or no, I don't have plenty of metal blocks. I wish I could find someone good with money. Yeah, I'm actually pretty good with money, but unfortunately my wife is a little more lax on her approach. Love her to death, but she money is not her thing. More dynamite, one more dynamite. And then we can do this, these back down here. Put all these in. AFK. I like games where making things happen works every time. You know, I like building stuff too. It's just nice. I don't always have the money in the real world to build stuff, so having this having nice games to build stuff is pretty nice. I mean, they don't have power. Oh, it's because there's no... I'm just going to pause that now that it's done. Do. Always ever would be my... Yeah. That can happen. I'm in two-way... What am I looking for? Oh, the power. There we go. Connect power. Connect. I guess I could just tell him to pause. That does feel like that should be connected. Oh, it's because they haven't brought anything. That's fine. Might also need... some more metal blocks. These guys all prioritized? Yeah. Making 3 blocks every 2 hours. That's not great. Savings to bail me out. Wife was in shock at how far it's falling, saying we need to start budgeting. Has savings. She asked why it's falling that much, and I just pointed at her. Yeah, well, I mean, when you're married, money is a big deal. Did I somehow dig into this cave down here? And fill in the mine by accident? Oh, I think I did. Good thing I closed that up. Or else we'd had a big mess. And I wouldn't have even noticed. There we go. Yep. And another 3. There we go. How's this? We'll go with that. All those explosions. Yeah, it doesn't like rain and explosions at the same time. There we go. Alright, seriously, what the heck's going on here? Don't tell me it's out of range or something. How are you out of range? You're connected, aren't you? Sort of, but not really. Alright, well. We'll go from the other side and we'll see how far that makes it. That's weird. It's good there. Built that. If we go this up here like so, and we just duplicate the other side, let me do that. That is the question. Put one here. Let me put one there. Definitely don't want a large hole in the middle of this. Put one here. No? Well? Am I gonna have to go up another one? Stay on the screen. We do that. And then I do dirt. Dirt can be kind of dumb to build with sometimes, yes. I agree completely. It does weird things. Okay, well, maybe I have to go up another level. You know what? If that's going to be how it works, that's going to be how it works. Let's see. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there. And this is 5 high. And then I went here. And here. And here. Will this have to come out this other way too? Probably. Wait, why does that dirt work there, but not on the other side? Oh, no, it doesn't work there. How far out can I get here? It's odd there. Very odd. I don't trust it completely. Okay, with that in there, can I fill this in? Yes, yes I can. Okay. So the question becomes, how do I build in from there? Let's get some ladders up there. I really do love ladders. They're just nice to build with. Let's get that started, and we'll see how well that goes. Let's do a storage up here as well. Not that one. How about this one? I watch the ladders with envy. The ladders are nice. Super, super nice. There we go. We'll be bringing dirt up here one way or another. Oh, monsoon. I gotta close things down. Closed. Closed. Although I don't have any water over here. I suppose it's not going to matter once I fill this up. How are these doing? I built this facing the wrong way. That was nice. This needs to be a bit more important. Alright. Well, they're getting there. Do-do-do-do. Let's build those before the dirt. And we'll go from there. Yeah, I like those windows. Don't know if I would like it better with them wide open or with the platforms in them. Good. Prioritize. Give me all that dirt right there. Are these all set to go out? Ouch. 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 There we go. We'll have a bunch of beavers coming over to pick this up, I have a feeling. You're out, and you're out. There we go. There's the middle, which is fine. Production's just a tad low, but I think we'll be alright. I think. Out of damn dirt. Exactly. Ah, they're filling it up. Nobody get trapped in there, please. I don't think I'm asking too much. Do-do-do. Oh, there's one in. Let's say these are important. Those are important. And then we can at least get started. I do have auto unstuck. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working at the moment for some reason, which I'm not sure of why. I blame the beavers. I just think they don't want to work. But I could be wrong. I could definitely change these out. Storage, warehouse. A large one. A large one. There we go. For the mangroves. Mangroves going out. Going out. There we go. Set to cut. They are. They just haven't made it down there yet. Fair enough. Do-do-do-do. Well, we've got all of our extract back. We must not be exploding enough at the moment. Although, I think I've taken down most of the major stuff that needs taken down at the moment. Oh, there's still this over here. This needs to be leveled out. Not a problem. We'll do that, and then this. All of that. That doesn't need to go down. This needs to go down. Not those, though. And I don't know if anybody can even get to that, but we'll find out. No. They're a bit overzealous. There we go. Alright, we'll let them work on that for a minute. Gives them something to do. There should be plenty of work to do over here, though. You? There's maple syrup up here, buddy. Why are you not getting it? What you doing? Oh. You are out there. You're just trying to pull it in still. Do. What do I need to build a tapper shack? You know, let's build a second one here temporarily. Wow, they got through that quickly. All right. Let's see. That one can go there. We'll get that one there. And then we just need... Oh, we can take this out, reclaim these. We can take that out, reclaim those. Single dynamite's in here. What's this now? What map is this? I keep forgetting to check. I know it's out there on... you can download it from the workshop, but I keep forgetting what it's called. I honestly cannot remember. I will make myself a note, hopefully, for next time. I'm down to... I'm losing bots. I think it's because this is all the stuff that I have. Gears are fine. Planks, well, gears... Planks could use a little bit of help. You have... Yes. And you go there. Which means... I can shut down you. How much dirt do I have? Plenty. I can probably just go ahead and strike this whole area here. Give me back some of my bots here. Plus some nice materials. Huh, they never did get down to the bottom there. That's all right. And there's the back of that cave. Let's get off that ladder. They're just standing on a ladder staring at the wall. I mean... I get it, but it's still weird. That needs emptied. In fact, we'll get rid of that. Been playing Beaver Quest and Bridges and Bluffs. Two good maps. Bridges and Bluffs sounds familiar? I have not seen Beaver Quest yet. this and this. Replace those with a little bit of storage here. Actually, we'll do that and that as well. Streamed last night with the guy who built... Oh, cool. There we go. We'll get these guys some logs. Just for input in Reddit, Discord. So it's, yeah. That's the one thing I really do like about the Timberborn community. They're often pretty easy to get a hold of on the Discord. So if you need to find somebody in particular, it's easy enough to do. By studying level design, not a timber. Well, you never know. Hey, there. They finally got it. Let's fill that back up. And retrieve all those. Retrieve all those, or whatever you can of those. Okay, why could I not undo it? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I still don't know why that's not connecting there. Unless... Oh. I know why that's not connecting there. Never mind. I did rebuild the ladder. I just didn't rebuild the right ladder. Sometimes that helps. There we go. That'll let me pick up all those. We can put the storage back here, and then we'll be good to go on that. Speaking of which, the river's a little low. You're open. Let's go ahead, open these up, and balance some stuff out there. How's this doing? That looks okay. They're full of dirt. Do they have a building problem? They very well might. Like, they can't build this until this is done. Which just means I gotta do this. Not that. This. Some picky beavers, that's exactly what it is. We'll fill this all back up. This should go under here, which should fill this back up. As soon as this river is full. How's the back of this? It's getting really close. Oh. You need to be that. You need to be that. These need to be all bots here. We don't want any regular beavers in there. Is it flooding everywhere else, or is it just... It'll probably stop here in a second. We are on the monsoon part. Open. Closed. Let's send some water over here. In fact, we could probably, if we close this up, What's left here? Let's say all this is super high priority instead of just high priority. That's a mod. Which is a pretty nice mod, to be honest. It's gonna go all out that way. Alright. This is... Nope. Yeah, that can be open. You... can be closed. Did I forget to put a ladder in there? Yeah, that's going to make it hard for him to get up there, isn't it? Still need beavers with jetpacks. Jetpacks and flamethrowers. one more. Oh, yeah. There are some really tough maps out there. And it really can make a difference on your playthrough, too. I have noticed that. How fast things go. Oops. Is it... okay, it should all be empty up there. That's fine. That's fine. That's all well and good. Now, knowing my luck, when I need to fill this up, there won't be a monsoon season. I'm gonna have to figure out how to replace most of these. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just replace the ones on overhangs. And just leave a nice little tubeway up and around there. 100% a map is different based on start. Yeah. The start's a big thing, but how flat the land is, the area, like how much you have. It's still overflowing. If I put that up, maybe that'll help just a bit. Your starting resources, how much you can expand out quickly, how much metal's on the map. They all make really big differences. Alright. Gears are going back up. Do I need gears for anything? Not really. 2,000 there. I could probably fill in the rest of the gears here. There we go. That worked. If I put it at like 0.65, it won't overflow down there, but should still be okay. We'll see if they bring that anymore in the meantime. They're getting more and more over here. Good. Let's get those in there. How is this doing? Metal blocks. Probably won't need that anymore. There's a lot of OS stuff to start, but space is tight. However, I survived on hard. The bad cycle was cycle 5. Ooh, I hate those early bad cycle ones. They are such a pain. Come on, guys, get all this stuff out of there. What about this? Dirt. We should still be using dirt. I don't know where they're trying to build to, but they should be able to build most of that. 4 was a killer, but 5 gave me time for a diversion. That's good. At least you got it in there. Did I get a second one of these in? Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Prioritize taking that out of there. Prioritize taking that out of there. Okay, now they're doing all the gears. We're going to turn that back on, too. Well, that bench is popular. Do I not have detailers? I could have swore I had detailers somewhere. Well, well. Oh, there's one. Why is it set for that? We're going to use my emotes for the detailers, but I could have swore I had more of them. Maybe not. There we go. Let's see. That was facepalm. Shock. Normal face. I don't need that last one. There we go. Now they can properly be detailed. Okay, well, they're working on it. You might pause them again. Just to let other things build up, but it's good to keep kind of going on them. Still trying to figure out why they're taking these rather than the subways. The subways should be faster. Unless they want to go this way. But theoretically, going down through the subway, you should be able to go over and up here, and then out right there. No idea. Is everything out of here? As far as I can tell. Means I'm going to take that out. And we're going to do this. Build the front of this up. Should be able to build that from the top. There we go. I enjoy underground. Underground zip lines can be pretty neat. I recently, over on the Let's Play that I have over on YouTube, did a zip line through a waterfall, which is really nice. Of course, they don't get the wet fur status, but that's okay. Maybe they'll fix that eventually. Okay. Closed downstream depth of 13? No. Downstream depth of 65. Not 25, 65. 60. What the? It's like, no, don't want to do that. 65. Take sewage and power lines to the bottom. spread out. Zip lines just make it easier. Yeah. I mean, I do like the zip lines. They are pretty easy to use. They're a nice, quick way to get around the map. I'm still wondering why these guys are having so much trouble pulling in maple syrup. Oh well. Let's say go ahead and cut trees. Well, these have a ton of maple syrup on it, but we're going to cut them out of there. So we need the area. And let's just demolish that. And we'll say don't replant these for now. This all looks really good. We'll have to wait. We probably won't get those in this time. We'll probably get those in next time. Hopefully this will be, well, we'll see if we can get it done tonight, but that one might be a next time too. Then we'll just have our tree area, and we'll have like a redo of the map, I guess you could say. There we go. Now we're getting mangroves. We got a ton of mangroves. Is that as far as those guys can go? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. So, let's go ahead and start taking those out. Yes, yes. So that we can rebuild all of them. This. Oh, okay. About to sneeze, but can't sneeze. Oh, of course it put him down there. Why wouldn't it put him down there? Okay, whatever. We'll just keep shoving them back this way. Here. Actually, don't think I want that many. Let's do... Take out all of these. And we'll go... dams here instead. So that whenever we have a monsoon, it just flows off the back of the map. This is closing up. That's what I wanted to see. This is all starting to look good. Where do I need the next pillar? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to get in close here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, I need it just on the other side of that tree. Maybe. There it goes. Is that tall? Yes. And then it's got... Oops. That. And even another layer beyond that, it looks like. That. Got all this, all this. We'll see how much of that they can build. I mean, they should have plenty of dirt right there to do it. They just have to build over that far. And if I gotta build more ladders, so be it. We'll just do that. Maybe. I have to build 3 ladders there? Yeah. Why is that? Don't know. We'll leave it. Let me make sure I can take out these ladders, though. Yep, no problem taking out those ladders. Take that out and that out. And that out. Will those work? Seems like it. So I just need 1 off of this side. And... like so. Right? We're going to start tearing those out. Here, I should move this over to the other side so I can just continue to build upwards here. We'll leave this here for now. We might be able to just build around it for a bit. Oh, I'm going to have to redo this section of the wall anyway. That's alright. Easier in the builders to use overhead? Yeah, probably. You are most likely correct. Which I might yet do. I'm going to get this part in. How is this going? This is fine. This is fine. I can... if I open this up... and I say this is only at a 0.6, that should start filling this up. Same thing here. And any extra that we have should theoretically go over the back here. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, and this is open. Slight flood from that, but that's okay. I haven't had a bad tide in ages, because the weather has just been taking up all the bad tide slots. There we go. Now we have some water in there. That's flowing out. That's flowing out. Did they finish cleaning that up? Good to miss bad tides. True. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Landscaping. Put you in there. Do a 2. That give me, yes. And then I can put back storage here. There we go. Hey, would you look at that? That's all in. There we go. Move this out one so that we can match it down on the other end. We do. Decoration. Decoration? Decoration. A little bit of those. A little bit of these. Oh, maybe not there. But we're looking good. Oh, death with the hydrate. Thank you. Oh. Good stuff. That is for this coming in. That is for this coming in. This coming in, and this biofuel coming in. We don't need you to be parched. Exactly. See? I don't feel like I need to be parched either. Confused, that's a given. Tired, that's pretty much constant. But parched, no. You have saved me from a fate very terrible. Oh, look at that. Not while I am around. There you go. See? Death with the save. Is that open? No. Auto. This should be filling up at least to the second line here. Unless they get more of those done. We'll just get more and more. That other person who comes by every once in a while, yeah. I don't have those set to cut. That would be why they're not cutting those down. Makes sense to me. All right. Okay, so they have that up there, so I can remove this for now. Move this. Grab some more of these. And go up some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all that one was, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then we got First ring. And okay, time to go get dehydrated, drained the bed water from Beaver Quest. So now I want to get my good stuff. All right, have fun. Beaver Quest, huh? It sounds like an interesting map. But it's the way that goes sometimes. Hopefully it's interesting. Do 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 do. And that. Do 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 do. There we go. Not too shabby. Good old view bots. You'd think they'd learn from by now, but no, they never do. Those. And did I need that over here? I don't think I did. Did I need those? One? Nope. Did I? No, I just misaligned that one. Do. Go. That goes in. This goes in. That goes in. Finish building all this out here. I don't know if I can make it all the way over there, if I'm gonna have to have another panel. I may have to have another panel. Unfortunately. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just on the other side of this road. Maybe. Oh, is that Ozzy? I think that's Ozzy. Yep, there's Ozzy. You can always tell Ozzy. Here. Top. Wraps around the bottom. Now let me put all of these in here. Choose delete. There we go. Well, they're definitely building this a lot faster than the other one. But I think that's partly due to the fact that I almost know what I'm doing. Almost. That's the big qualifier there. No good selected. Oh, you are for logs going out. No good selected. You are for biofuel coming in. You are for catalyst coming in. Biofuel coming in. Catalyst. No, not biofuel. Your catalyst. Catalyst coming in. You are biofuel coming in. There we go. And now I believe I can get most of these within one. There? No. If I do one here, that covers all of them. So we'll just do control tower right there. Science. There we go. That fixes that. Well, the colony almost looks stable. Until we turn those back on and it sucks all the resources out of us again. We still have to build another food area, or maybe a dedicated food area. We need to get our trees in. We need to finish these. But we've almost got this done. Look at that. We ought to be able to hold a decent amount of water this time. Is it still going up? It's hard to tell. On the bright side, it looks like everything is watertight. They're still building across here. That's what we wanted to see. As far as they can. You can go all the way through there. You can go down through here. They're all coming out of the subway over here. I suppose I could move a subway a lot closer. See how long that takes. Oh, there's a branch off right here I could do. Dynamite there, and we'll just fill it back in. Save them some walking time from that one over there, maybe. Still confused as to why they're not going in that one and coming out over here, but maybe the overall trip is longer? We still have ones coming out down there. They're attached right through there, so I don't know. Do. Oh, I finally got that tree out of there that I was working on at the very beginning. So we'll just put some stairs back in there. Again, I have no idea why I took them out in the first place. How's this looking? Not bad. We'll see what they can get done where. This river needed a little bit more water there. Windows look nice. Adds to the overall aesthetic. Landscaping. Solid two-way tunnel right there. And branch off of there. Branch lines. Yeah, this one looks weird. But not 100% sure. We'll see what is and isn't required. I don't know which ones can and can't be. We'll let them figure that out. I've got plenty of builders, and it looks like they're finishing up on this, which is amazing. I can catch a time when none of them are down that way. Put these two in. They can put those two back in. And we can go through and remove all of these. Yep. Go. This goes along the top. Should be able to recover most of this stuff as they build along. There we go. That's the reservoir. We'll see if it ever fills. It's a large reservoir to fill, that's for sure. Like, it's going to take probably a monsoon to fill most of it. Getting that one in there. It's a middle block. There he goes. Where's most of our builders at? They're just sitting there. I'm not sure why they're just sitting there. There's plenty of dirt. Well, we'll do this. Platforms. Let's see if this works. For now. Failed. It it very well may fail. Need two-way station here. And ladders. There. 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 Oops, not there. I'm the only streamer that ever does that I ever see do that. Just plain up miss with something. I don't know what my luck is there, but I guess it's gonna happen. I need stairs. We'll use some of those impossible physics. We'll make another row of ladders too, why not? See which way they decide to go more. Already built some of the stuff. Nice. Okay, we'll let him build that. Down to 7 bots, though. I'm low on gears. I think I've been making more stuff. Have I? You're an assembler. I need the actual metal blocks. Well, I was low on metal blocks. That's alright. Well, we'll come back and check back on this. Oh, look at that. They are going. We'll see if this lets them build much easier, but we'll check on that next time. We'll come back, see if we can finish up this. We've got these to finish. We've probably got some forest to move around. We've got a whole food processing section to do somewhere. So there's still a little bit left to do here and there. We did finally get most of our reservoir in, so we'll have to see if we fill that next time. But at least most of this is working on auto now, and hopefully we shouldn't have too many more floods. But just want to say, before I go, I should be back my usual days, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We'll see if how many episodes I can get out on the Let's Play series over on Twitch. Oh, Twitch is Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be back here on Saturday. And that's about it. Do I know anybody that's on Twitch at the moment? Kinder's on. Kinder. He had stopped by earlier. Let's see. Let's go and raid them. But as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye.